but very rarely do you see a playoff game end where both fan bases are gutted. Because this was crazy. You texted the group first, TJ, with an alert from ESPN or a tweet or a post from ESPN.
Yeah, it was in my group chat from my fantasy guys. My boy, who's always on top of stuff, he goes, Bo Nix broke his ankle. And I'm like, yeah, right.
And then you sent it
as a question.
Right, like, is this real? And check marks mean nothing anymore.
Right.
Okay, it could just mean somebody who's like, hey, I'm now an agent for somebody in the portal. Or it's like, I'm just somebody with a bio that says I'm all about being a good person, but then I'll tweet about you being fat and awful and all that sort of stuff. But I paid for my blue check mark. But sure enough.
Then I followed it up.
Dude, I just started texting people and I started going online and I'm like, is this real? Is Bo Nix really done? And then I looked in my inbox for NFL Network and sure enough, it came from the news desk. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because Bo Nix walked off the field. Look at him.
I know.
That's a guy with a broken ankle.
Yeah.
And then we find out the guy who flipped one to Marvin Mims for what turned out to be the final coup de grace, the pass interference on Trey White, which I'm sorry, Bills fans, was the proper call. That guy threw that pass and then took the subsequent victory formation with a broken ankle that requires surgery Tuesday. It wasn't one of those things where it's like, well, we're going to go on an MRI. We'll see what's up.
See what his pain threshold.
And Sean Payton didn't even decide to play like cat and mouse with whoever was going to come into his house for the AFC Championship game. It's just like, yeah, it's getting out. Everyone's going to know about it. And so Bo Nix, he came back to the podium to say this. Hit it.
Not good news. On the second to last play in overtime, Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle. He's scheduled to have surgery Tuesday of this week.
This is nuts.
Which will put him out for the rest of the season. Stidham's ready to go. I said this at the beginning of the season. I feel like I've got a two that's capable of starting for a handful of number of teams, and I know he feels the same way. So, watch out. Just watch.
That's the 21st century version of we will rally around Kurt Warner and we will win.
Right.
Where it's just like I'm telling everybody through the media, I believe in you, Jared Stidham, and telling everyone through the media to my locker room, we're fine. I got this. Stidham's got this. And I've got a bunch of stats here. I'm just going to unload most of them for you. Stidham's going to be the first quarterback to make his first start of the season in the conference championship game or later since Roger Staubach in 1972. He got hurt in the preseason. Craig Morton played well enough to keep the job, but then Tom Landry benched him in the divisional round. Staubach led the comeback and then played in the NFC Championship game starting his first start of the season, which is a remarkable stat in and of itself. Yeah, Roger Staubach was once benched by Tom Landry and couldn't get his job back until the playoffs.
Oh, wow.
That happened. Stidham's 4 career starts, because don't forget, his last starting stretch happened when Sean Payton told Russell Wilson, yeah, we're done now. And, we'll see about the offseason if we're willing to keep you, but we're benching you because the last thing we want is for you to get hurt, and now we're stuck with you. His 4 career starts are the fewest in NFL history by a quarterback before starting in the conference championship game. His last postseason start, and that's in quotes, when Auburn pounded Purdue in the 2018 Music City Bowl, 63-14. He had 5 touchdown passes.
Hey.
Stidham's backup quarterback was Malik Willis. And Purdue's quarterback is Washington's newest offensive coordinator, David Blau. That's how long ago it was.
What?
I've got one more, but that's going to be a did you know to end the hour. I'm going to keep one in my back pocket.
One in the chamber.
If you will.
Jeez.
So, at that point in time, I should have just chosen the Patriots to make the AFC Championship game because this is the most Patriots thing ever to make it and then play this guy. But, if anybody knows how good Stidham could be, it's the team that drafted him in the 4th round.
Right? See?
Yeah.
Stidham revenge game.
Stidham revenge game.
Yes.
Broncos fans are freaking out right now, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you, but if there's anybody who could pull it off, it's Sean Payton. It really is. Everybody knows it. Everybody in New England knows it. 100% it's going to be Vrabel's rallying cry all week long. Don't believe the hype. Don't listen to the rat poison. Don't do any of that. We're going to have our hands full, as well they should, because Drake May was wearing either Will Anderson or Danielle Hunter on his lap much of the day yesterday, and Nick Bonito is no slouch. Neither is Zach Allen. Neither is that defense. Neither is that Rocky Mountain Air. Neither is the fact that the Patriots have never won a playoff game in that building. So, you can't make it up. They say that all the time about the NFL. You can't make it up, but Bo Nix is done for the year, and Jared Stidham is going to be the guy to potentially be the first Bronco in Super Bowl 60. First Bronco to start a Super Bowl for the team since Peyton Manning did in Super Bowl 50, and he would do it in the same building in Super Bowl 60. Can't make it up.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.